The integral yoga operates on the principle of the force descending from above and working through the mind, the emotions, the vital, and finally into the physical nature. While some action may take place in the sadhana out of a specific order, this is the general case, as the issue of addressing and definitively changing the embedded habits and predilections of the physical nature naturally is easier if the mind, the heart, and the vital nature are all cooperating in the process. It thus frequently occurs that the seeker is encouraged and uplifted by experiences of peace, clarity, wideness, spiritual insights and experiences, devotion, consecration, etc., as the force opens the higher levels. It is thus something of a shock when these things seemingly disappear and the physical nature comes to the forefront. One suddenly appears to lose the direct connection to the higher aspiration and the working of the force, and faces a period, which can be somewhat lengthy, when everything becomes a chore, when one feels like nothing is moving, when the seeker experiences waking, eating, working, sleeping, with nothing to inspire or uplift him. The connection withdraws, and many have described such experiences as a dark night of the soul, or they cry out with soulful lament about the withdrawal of the divine beloved from immediate presence. It is important for the seeker to remember that this is a phase or stage that actually implies substantial progress has occurred. The physical nature is only taken up as a focus once preparation has occurred in the mind and the vital. The withdrawal is only apparent, not real. The divine force continues to work even though the seeker only can see the full presence of the physical nature for the time being. Eventually, when enough has been prepared, the seeker will see a return of the palpable connection to the spiritual force, and a progress at the level of the physical consciousness will have been made. This implies the seeker must continue to have confidence in the divine, patience for the time it takes, and peace as the process works itself out. To the extent possible, he should continue to focus on the aspiration and receptivity, even if it seems like it is not having any effect. No effort is without effect. Sri Aurobindo writes, quote, "It is the most physical consciousness of which you have become aware. It is like that in almost everyone. When one gets fully or exclusively into it, one feels it to be like that of an animal, either obscure and restless or inert and stupid, and in either condition, not open to the divine. It is only by bringing the force and higher consciousness into it that it can fundamentally alter. When these things show themselves, do not be upset by their emergence, but understand that they are there to be changed. Here, as elsewhere, quiet is the first thing needed, to keep the consciousness quiet, not allow it to get agitated and in turmoil. Then, in the quiet, to call for the force to clear up all this obscurity and change it." End quote. Reference, Sri Aurobindo, Bases of Yoga, Chapter 5, Physical Consciousness, Subconscient, Sleep and Dream, Illness, page 84.